Also, guys, in today's video, we are gonna be trying to rank every Royal Rumble winner. With the exception of the greatest Royal Rumble winner, which was Braun Strowman in 2018. That Royal Rumble doesn't count. So yeah, we are close to Royal Rumble 2024. I'm very excited for that Rumble. So yeah, we're gonna having fun just traveling back in time and seeing all the Royal Rumble winners and trying to see who was the best winners and stuff. I'm gonna be starting since 2020 2003, sorry, 2003 until last year. So okay. So we are starting with Brock Lesnar. He won the Royal Rumble in his rookie year, which is it was amazing. In his rookie year, he beat the Undertaker, if I'm not mistaken. He beat Hulk Hogan, and he beat The Rock on SummerSlam. So I think he was the perfect candidate to win the Royal Rumble that year, and he did it. And he made him enter WrestleMania in his first year. That's incredible. I think no one else is gonna have that first year, that amazing of a first year than Brock Lesnar, honestly. And he beat Kurt Angle, one of the goats, on WrestleMania 19, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, WrestleMania 19. So I think honestly, I'll give that. Honestly, maybe some people are gonna disagree with me, but I think I'm gonna give that an S because it was his first year, bro. That's amazing. Honestly, like, yeah, I feel like an X, honestly. So we're gonna go with the 2004 Royal Rumble winner Chris Benoit. Like you already know, guys. He very controversial person. This is the most forgettable Royal Rumble in history. For obvious reason. Um, but we are gonna be trying to focus on the storyline and on the character, not the person in real life, because obviously if we are talking about the person in real life, obviously it will be an F. But we are gonna be talking about the character itself, and if it really makes sense, he winning the Rumble that year. And I think he was the only really good candidate, maybe Cena, uh, to win that year. So I think it was a good Royal Rumble winner. And he gave us one of the greatest moments in WrestleMania when he beat Triple H and HBK on one of the greatest triple threat matches of all time, one of the best main event matches in WrestleMania of all time. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be talked about for obvious reasons, which sucks because it was a really amazing match. Um, the problem is after that, I think he didn't do anything with the title. Um, I'm gonna be trying to focus more on the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania match. I'm not gonna be focusing on the rest of his reign or whatever, or his year. But I think I'll give Chris Benoit. I think I'll give him a B, honestly. Yeah, a B. But if I'm not mistaken, months after he won the World Heavyweight Championship in WrestleMania, I think he was already chasing the US title. He was like a mid carder. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, I think I'll let him be, honestly. So we're going 2005 Royal Rumble Batista. I think that he was the perfect choice. It was between him and John Cena. Obviously, they were the last ones in the Rumble, and that happened, and both getting eliminated at the same time. Then Vince came and he tore his both quads. And funny moment. It was amazing, honestly. I think Batista was the perfect choice for that year, honestly. Obviously after that he got an amazing match against Triple H in WrestleMania 21, and his reign was pretty good. So I think I'll give Batista an S. I mean, the only thing that stopped him was his injury, unfortunately. But I think he was a great choice because it was between him and Cena. Well, Cena really didn't need it because Cena, he still got a great moment in WrestleMania 21. So I think, yeah, Batista. I feel an S with Batista. So we're going to 2006 Royal Rumble. You guys didn't know, it was the first ever wrestling event I watched. Royal Rumble 2006. Obviously, I decided this live and I saw Rey Mysterio winning, which I thought at the time was pretty cool. Like a small guy winning, uh, you know, against all these, big guys, muscle guys and stuff. So I think it was pretty cool. Honestly, and seeing a Latino winning was pretty cool. Um, but we already know he won because of Eddie Guerrero, in honor of Eddie Guerrero. Um, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much why he won that, and he honestly he was never taken seriously. Um, which sucks because Rey Mysterio is a legend. So I feel like a C. Honestly, I'm feeling like a C. So yeah, I'll leave him in C. So next we are going with the Undertaker in Royal Rumble, 27 no 2007. Sorry. Um, yeah, I honestly I feel like he didn't need that Rumble win. He's the Undertaker, he's a legend, but I don't mind it. Honestly, it was a great win. He and HBK put on a classic in the last few minutes of the Rumble, which was amazing. I already spoke about it on my channel, Spanish. So for you guys that understand Spanish, you can watch that video. So honestly, I think it was a good Rumble win, and he beat Batista and WrestleMania 23, which I'm still mad about it because he could have chosen John Cena. Imagine that John Cena versus The Undertaker in 2007. They were in their primes. That match would have been amazing. Unfortunately, we got that a decade later, in that match suck ass. That match, I hate that match so much. As a Cena fanboy that I am, man, that match was an insult. So I'm getting out of topic. Undertaker, I think I'll give Undertaker a feeling like a B, because honestly he really didn't need that win, honestly. So we're going to 2008. John Cena, the superhuman Cena came back after a very serious injury. He came back number 30. Oh man, it's always so legendary, so historical. And Cena came back and won the Rumble. That was a great moment, honestly. In my eyes, the best Royal Rumble return of all time. In my eyes, nothing can change my mind. Unfortunately, the Mania match was really bad. Honestly, WrestleMania 24, the first ever WrestleMania I watched. Um, Honestly, it was a mid match, and he lost. So even he lost, I think in No Way Out. Um, he lost to Randy Orton. So I didn't really like how they handle his Royal Rumble win. And he's John Cena. He really didn't need the Rumble win, but it was a great moment. Honestly, I'm gonna be biased. I think I'm gonna just put it on S. I know he's not an S, but this is my tier list, so I can rank him however I want. So I'll leave it in S. So we're going to 2009. Randy Orton. Honestly, it was a really good Rumble winner. The only problem it was the Rumble. The WrestleMania match. It was really bad. The storyline was great. It was really great. Randy Orton was really a menace. But man, the Mania match, it was really bad. Honestly, like I didn't like the match. It was the main event of WrestleMania. It shouldn't have been the main event. Undertaker vs HBK should have been the WrestleMania main event that year. For some reason, they picked Randy Orton and Triple H. For some reason, I don't know why. I didn't like the Mania match. I did like the storyline with Triple H. Triple H even coming to his house and attacking him. That was great, man. And Randy Orton kissing Stephanie in front of Triple H. That was legendary. Um, but man, the match, the WrestleMania match. I don't know how to feel about that, man. I think I would leave Randy at B. Yeah, I think at B. I think it's perfect at B. So we're going to 2010. The Edge return, made his big return, and well, great moment. Great moment. Uh, great Rumble winner. Honestly, I don't mind it at all. The only problem again was the WrestleMania match. The WrestleMania match against Chris Jericho. It was decent. I guess didn't move me honestly. decent. But he lost. For some reason, he should have won. So yeah, honestly, the moment his return was great. So I think I will leave him at on a. I put in an A. Just it was a great moment, man. It was an awesome moment. We can ignore that. So we're going to 2011 when Alberto Del Rio won and probably one of the worst Royal Rumble in history. WrestleMania 27 was, in my eyes, one of the worst WrestleManias in history too. So that year wasn't really, that year was really bad, man. Just looking back, that year was awful. For WWE. Um, Alberto Del Rio. Um, Honestly, I don't know. Like in that year, like maybe John Cena could have won. Like I don't know, man. That year, like there was no one to win that Rumble. It was 40 men instead of 30. Which you think that would make it more interesting and more enjoyable, but it wasn't. Honestly, it was just full of jobbers. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm feeling like a D, honestly. And he got the first match, the opening match at WrestleMania 27. So his win wasn't really taking his that seriously. So we are going to 2012, with Sheamus won. To this day, I still think Chris Jericho should have won when he made his big return. Uh, Chris Jericho should have won, man. Honestly, I love Sheamus. Sheamus is amazing, but I just feel like it doesn't matter because Chris Jericho still got his like WrestleMania moment. He had a match against CM Punk, which it was a great match, and it was treated better than that they did with Sheamus. I mean, Sheamus got a match with Daniel Bryan. I think it was the opening of WrestleMania 28, and he got a squash match, 18 seconds, and he beat Daniel Bryan. That was really bad. Honestly, I didn't like that at all. I think that was a disrespect, for a Rumble winner, in my opinion. Um, so I think I put in honestly, I'm feeling like a D, honestly. So we are going to 2013, where John Cena won the Royal Rumble to have a match against The Rock again. Obviously still think it should have been just one match, and Cena should have won that match at WrestleMania 28. They should have done two matches in a row, in my opinion. But yeah, they did it. Honestly, I think there could have been another way of Cena, having the match against The Rock than winning the Rumble. I mean, he's John Cena. He don't need a Rumble. So I mean, that year, who was another candidate? Maybe Ryback. I mean, Ryback. Thank God he didn't win. So I think it's okay. I mean, there wasn't anyone else to win that year, honestly. Maybe it's Dolph Ziggler, maybe? I don't think so. So yeah, I think that, yeah, maybe I'm gonna put it a C. Honestly, that match at WrestleMania 29, it was really bad. It was bad. I hated that match. But yeah, I'm feeling a C. So we are going to 2014 when Batista won the Royal Rumble, and probably one of the worst Royal Rumble in history. Um, Honestly, thinking back, I don't mind that much Batista winning because of the main event. I mean, it gave Daniel Bryan his big moment. He's one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best WrestleMania winning history. So thinking back, it wasn't really that bad. The problem is, they were trying to use Batista as a babyface, and it didn't really work because people didn't want to see Batista. People wanted Daniel Bryan to win. So that was never gonna really work out. So I think I'm feeling a C. If you're gonna ask me maybe like a few years ago, I put him at F. So now, like, I don't mind Batista winning. Honestly, I think it was a decent Royal Rumble winner. Honestly. So we're going to 2015. I hate this Rumble. I hate this Rumble so much. Honestly, I hate it so much. I saw it live. Oh my gosh, I hate this Rumble so much, man. Man, this Rumble was, I think it's the worst Royal Rumble in history. Man, that Royal Rumble was so boring. So boring. No surprises. No surprises. Only one surprise. And Bully Ray was the only surprise. No, it wasn't Bully Ray. Yeah, it was Bully Ray. Yeah, it was Bully Ray. That was the only surprise. Um, Nothing else. It was really boring. The worst Royal Rumble, and obviously Roman won. Should have been Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan got eliminated very early on, and people got pissed and Philly, and they started training of cancel WWE Network. Oh my god, I remember those days, man. Those were the days, man. Twitter was hitting on WWE on this night. I remember that, man. I remember that vividly. That's crazy. And Philly, man, the crowd was, they start chanting, "We want refunds." I mean, he was so fun. Honestly, it was so fun watching. But the Rumble sucked, and the winner sucked. It should have been Daniel Bryan. I put him an F. Honestly, I mean, the WrestleMania match. Oh man, the thing is, the WrestleMania match against Brock Lesnar. That match was great, man. That match was so awesome. I think because of the match, I'm gonna put it a D because of the match. So we're going to 2016 with Triple H came back and won the Royal Rumble to win the WWE champion from Roman Reigns. I love the concept of having a Rumble, having defended the title in a Rumble. Honestly, I love that concept. I hope they brought it back. They're bringing it back in the future. I hope so. It was really interesting. I think it should be really fun for a women's title. Oh my god, that'll be so fun. Not Io's title. Rhea's title. That'll be fun. Um, I'm not saying not Io's fun because I'm gonna be so nervous and so anxious in the match. So not Io, but Rhea defending the title and in a Rumble. That'll be awesome. But yeah, Triple H, honestly, Triple H, he's already, at that time he was already a legend. He really didn't win. He need the win. In that year, I think honestly, it would be awesome if Dean Ambrose won. I think that would have been perfect, man. Dean Ambrose winning and eliminating Roman and Triple H, that wouldn't be great, man. But yeah, they went with Triple H instead. Probably Triple H make the moves to win the Rumble himself. You know what? Triple H, I'm gonna win the Rumble. Probably, I don't know. So honestly, I didn't mind it watching it back. I remember I was like, Triple H, he's cool. Okay, I'd rather Triple H winning than Roman Reigns, honestly. So that's why I didn't mind it. But man, the WrestleMania 32 Mania, man, that Mania was bad, man. That Mania was really awful. The main event against Roman Reigns, it was like a 30-minute match. One of the worst main events ever. That main event suck ass, man. And it was so predictable. We all knew Roman was gonna be Triple H. So honestly, I'll give it a D. Honestly. So we are going to 2017 when Randy Orton won the Royal Rumble for the second time, and honestly, I don't mind it that much. The WrestleMania match against Bray Wyatt, it was really bad. That match was awful. I mean, that WrestleMania in general was really bad. Honestly, I have to do a tier list of the WrestleMania. That's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna be probably hating on a lot of manias. Um, yeah, the mania match was really bad, and honestly, Randy didn't need the Rumble win. Honestly, I think it should have been maybe Chris Jericho again because to have a match against Kevin Owens for the Universal title, I think that would have been perfect. But yeah, they made Kevin Owens lose the title to Goldberg in I don't know like 2 minutes in Fastlane, and a month later after Rumble, it was really bad. Um, I guess I'll give it like a D, honestly. So we are going to 2018. So in 2018, they started the Women's Royal Rumble. I was craving for that shit. Oh shit, I should have been cursing. Um, sorry about that. As honestly, I was so happy they finally did the Women's Royal Rumble. I was waiting for that for years. I think since I started watching wrestling, I was like, man, a Women's Royal Rumble would be so goddamn fun, so goddamn entertaining. Obviously, in that time, 2006, 2008, in that time, there wasn't really a lot of women in the roster. We already know that. But 2018 was a different era for the women's division. You guys didn't know, I'm a huge women wrestling fan. I love women's wrestling. I just love seeing beautiful women having 5-star matches. It honestly is so entertaining to me. I love it. So yeah. We're gonna be starting with Shinsuke Nakamura. Honestly, a great Rumble win. I remember when he won the Rumble the day later. I went to college and I was listening to his theme song pretty much all day, man. I remember that. I was so happy he won. But man, the Mania match was really bad, man. I mean, that WrestleMania in total was really a disaster, honestly. But I didn't like the Mania match against AJ Styles. It was really bad. But man, he was a great choice, honestly, and I really love that they chose two Japanese wrestlers to win the Rumble that year. That was amazing. I love Japan, so for me it was really great. I think I feel like a C. Honestly, Shinsuke was awesome, winning, great choice. Unfortunately, he wasn't really treated well after that. Unfortunately, he was like that Rumble win was like his highlight. Unfortunately, so we're going with Asuka. Asuka in my eyes, the best woman wrestler of all time in my eyes. Um, Great choice. Unfortunately, something that really bothered me. Ronda Rousey made her debut in WWE, and that kind of outshined Asuka's Rumble win, in my opinion. Um, yeah, I didn't really like that. Ronda should have debuted in Raw than the night after, but still, Asuka winning was the perfect choice. She was undefeated. Obviously, she was a monster in NXT. It made sense. All it made sense that she came to the main roster and win the Rumble. Unfortunately, she lost at WrestleMania 34 against Charlotte, which I still think to this day it was a bad decision. Asuka 100% should have won. Um, Honestly, yeah, that match, I hated that match, man. I was so man. I remember that WrestleMania 34, WrestleMania 34. Honestly, it got me depressed. Honestly, it was so bad. I remember when Asuka lost. That literally ruined my night. Honestly, I was so mad about that. Um, Asuka, I'll leave her at A. Honestly, because she was a great Rumble winner, perfect Rumble winner. But man, the match, she should have won. It was a good match. Um, but she should have won. So we are going to 2019. Seth Rollins won. Perfect choice. I don't mind it at all. I've been wanting Rollins to win a Rumble for a minute, so I didn't mind it. And he beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 35 in the opening match. I don't mind it, honestly. I think I'll give Rollins an A. I don't mind it. I like it. Becky Lynch, before the Rumble match, she lost to Asuka. Amazing match. If you haven't watched that match, do yourself a favor and watch that match. That match was amazing. Um, so she got into the Rumble and win it. I don't mind it. Honestly, I don't win it. I don't mind it. I'm happy she won. I think I'll give Becky an A. That was a great year for Rumble winners. Rolling had a great match in WrestleMania. Becky made a event in a WrestleMania. That's huge. One of the first women to main event at WrestleMania. That's history. Oh, unfortunately, the match wasn't really that good. That WrestleMania, it lasted like, I don't know, like 15 hours. That WrestleMania was, I don't know, I started watching like, I don't know, like at 4 p.m. and it ended like at 2 a.m. the next day, bro. It was so long for no reason. Thankfully, the year after, they split the Mania into 2 days, and the best decision ever. Honestly, like seven hours of WrestleMania is really long, and I'm a huge wrestling fan. I can't do it, man. I just get bored. I get bored. It's too much. So yeah, we're going to 2020, the pandemic year, unfortunately. We're going with the Women's Royal Rumble when Charlotte won. Honestly, I was really pissed when she won. There was better options. Um, who who you may ask? I don't right now. I don't remember. But I was really mad honestly when she won. You know, I wasn't. I've never been a Charlotte fan. Now she's kind of going on me a little bit. Because, she's great on the ring. I don't know her character. I never been a fan of her character. And so I was really mad when she won the Rumble. The only thing that I like of Charlotte winning the Rumble, you guys know she challenged the NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley. The only thing that I like of Charlotte winning the Rumble is that Io Sky was the one who took the title from her. That's the only thing I like. That's the only thing I like. So, looking back, I don't mind it that much because of that. Because of that. That's the only reason. And I don't know why do I have chopsticks in my hand right now. So Charlotte, I put it as C because I think it was a really cool concept that a Rumble winner from the main roster challenged someone from NXT, an NXT title. Honestly, I think it was a really great concept. Honestly, in the NXT Women's Champion, like I said, was Rhea Ripley. So honestly, and it was a good match. In my opinion, Rhea should have won that match, but actually, I don't mind it because Io in the Charlotte Star reign anyway. So I don't care, to be honest. So we are going with Drew McIntyre. Honestly, great Rumble winner. Great Rumble winner. I don't really have too much to say. I mean, he got a great year, man. He won the Rumble. His match against Lesnar was really good. And honestly, McIntyre, I'll put in an A. Yeah, it was a really good Rumble winner. So we are going to 2021. Bianca Belair for the Women's Rumble. Great choice, honestly. I don't mind it. Yeah. And the match against Sasha Banks at WrestleMania 37. Oh man, that match was so good. I mean, Sasha. Man, that match was legendary, man. And they were the first Afro American woman to main event at WrestleMania, which it was history. Bianca is awesome, man. I put that on. Honestly, it was a great year for Bianca. I'm feeling, man. I'm feeling an S. Honestly, that was a great year for Bianca Belair, man. It was awesome. Then Edge, great choice. I don't mind it at all. Obviously he lost against Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns and the main event of WrestleMania 37. Great match. If you haven't watched, great freaking match. I don't mind it. I don't really have too much to say. Edge was a great win. Honestly, I put Edge maybe like a, I don't know, maybe like a, probably like a B. Yeah, I'm feeling like a B. So we're going. Oh my god, this year was really. Oh my gosh, man. I don't even want to talk about this year, man. This year was really awful. Ronda Rousey made her return, and won the Rumble. Which she should have been Sasha Banks, in my opinion. So we start with that. It was really bad. Honestly, it was really really bad. That Rumble was so boring. Imagine it was so bad that Rumble that I didn't even watch WrestleMania that year. It was like, yeah, I'm skipping WrestleMania. Okay, I'm skipping WrestleMania. I don't wanna watch Ronda. I don't wanna watch Lesnar. Obviously, I love Lesnar, but I think it should have. We are talking about Ronda still. Yeah, F, easy. F. Lesnar, F2. It was really bad. It was really awful. Who could have won that year? Man, I have no idea. Right now, I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say Cody, but nah. Um, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But there were definitely better choices than Lesnar. Definitely. Um. So yeah. So we are going to last year, Rumble winners. Cody Rhodes. I don't mind Cody winning the Rumble. Which the problem that I had, he cannot number 30. I think he should have been number one, number two. The first entrance, and because he was so predictable. Cody was winning because it was between Cody or The Rock, and we all knew The Rock wasn't gonna win the Rumble. So it was Cody. It was so predictable, and that Rumble, honestly, I didn't like that Rumble. I found it very boring, that Rumble. Uh, I'll give Cody a C, and I love Cody Rhodes. It's my favorite right now. But I didn't like, I like the choice of he winning, but I didn't like the way he did it, coming at number 30. I didn't like it. So lastly, we are going with Rhea Ripley, Mommy. Honestly, great choice. It was between Asuka, which she made her return with, her Kana character from Japan, Liv Morgan, and her. Honestly, great choice. Honestly, that, that last three it was between Asuka, Liv, and Rhea at the end of the match. Wow, that was so entertaining. I love that. That is Rumble. I think it's my favorite women's Royal Rumble. Honestly, it was so fun. I know a lot of people criticize it because there wasn't like a lot of returns in that Rumble. Honestly, I don't mind it. I much rather watch NXT women coming in that, that surprises. Honestly, that returns. Honestly, NXT, NXT has a stacked women's roster. So, and they show it. They showcase the NXT women's roster in this Rumble, which I love. I think Indy Hartwell came in, Zoe Stark, Roxanne Perez, which is my favorite from NXT, and a few more. Really, right now I can remember, but yeah, Rhea Ripley was a great choice. Her WrestleMania match, arguably, is the best women's match of 2023. In my eyes, is Io versus Bianca Backlash, but I'm being biased. To be honest, I was there live. You know, I lived that match. So yeah, I think I put Rhea at, honestly, at A. It was a great choice. It was a great choice. Liv Morgan would it be cool too, honestly. But yeah, I don't mind Rhea Ripley. So yeah, we came to the end of the video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if where do you think I'm wrong. Honestly, this is my list. Don't take it personally. I know maybe some people are gonna get mad. That maybe if you're, for example, a Ronda Rousey fan, you're gonna be very, very angry at me. But this is my opinion, okay? Don't take it personally if you're just having fun and stuff. So yeah, man, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, you guys let me know. Who you guys think is the best Royal Rumble winner of the time? You can let me know. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.